collective energy reading. Please only take what resonates. Always leave the rest for the best. Don't stress, because if you're stressing, that's you, you're depressed, and you need a deep rest, because then you don't see those infinite possibilities of the potentials. That's when you've got that transformation skills, and you're looking, you're interconnected with the divine. It's that oneness, listening to your spiritual guides, your ancestors, and you be looking, because you are at that threshold of that understanding, I need to cough, of that truth. That's you. Listen to that spirit. It's opening up to those new possibilities. You're awakening. You're just moving. Progress, evolving, controlling, eccentric. People have got a social awareness of you, lovers, friends, people in your community, the way you're caring, providing, enabling people to have that interconnected with the divine. That's you, look, integrating that oneness, divinity, diversity, looking at the complexities where you got the stress cities and you're in these little cities and you're seeing these people and you're looking at the realities of your life, your story, those mysteries, those where you're systematically approached and who provided you with that skill. Did it balance you with your mind? Because when it causes you stress, you need to go to the doctors, and then you might have to seek information, because that's about people who you're serving in your community, in your house, your home. That's you analysing, recognising. You have to identify, because that's that oneness within inside of you, and it's that physical health. It's a service that you have to provide for you, yourself, as well as other people. That's when you're enchanting your heart, you're moving with love, you're standing in that feminine energy. Femme, male, ale, Lee, Emily, could be significant, Mel, Fee, Alfie. Take this all as it resonates. Names what I can see. Page of Wands. You can see this enchantment. You can see it's extroverted, and you can see eccentric. It's energy. Page of Wands. You're ready. You got this willpower. You got this strength. You're moving forward. I am creative. I'm speaking. I'm using. Got this higher clarity. Somebody could be being creative now, getting that higher clarity, having that eye awareness after they had this aggressive energy and there was control, and he had to put these boundaries in place. All of a sudden, the most I gave him a bit slap in the neck back, and they're having this higher awakening. Like, oh, it's you. I gained introspection about what I did now. I'm growing. I'm having that eye awareness now. Yeah, I'm getting philosophical wisdom. This could be people, cross cultures, diversity, different religions, backgrounds, traveling. You could be traveling 3, 6. That's moving in your mind and your thoughts, high awareness. You could be seeing, oh my gosh, I was stuck and I was fearing when I was taking these actions, and all because I was having this aggressive energy. I had to block myself from people, places and things. You, they blocked you. That was about working and jobs and people that you're working with. You can see that people's doing spell work and occultists and mentally, emotionally blocking you because they were spiritually blocked. 8 occultists, because I just want you all the time. Because I'm so into you. Now people don't know what they're gonna do, because the synchronicities do. They got me so confused. As much as I'm looking at some amazing moments, those synchronicities about the world. You could have travelled with these people could be cross-cultural, different backgrounds. You could have just ended that cycle and you're thinking, blood clot, I've had that accomplishment. Thank you, no thank you. You could be looking now, someone could have wanted that balance and that unity, the partnerships, wanting a new beginning. That's that opportunity. Somebody could be moving, you could be travelling and they're all seeing all these things that were sugar-coated, sweet, but deceptive words, empty, compliments, hidden, insults, too good, to be true. As you can see, that burning desire, flames of separations, it's igniting because your heart's enchanting. This could be 6 lovers, somebody from your past that you know, you've had an encounter with. They could be looking back towards you because it's your service. Focus on what you can't. So they may be not focusing. You focusing on the things that you can't. You're moving with the things that you can because you're perfect flower. You're just moving. Starlight, shine bright. You're giving the sunshine. Now they're looking, they maybe want to come on bigger, because you're going to let them know about when they was out and they was boogieing with and having these extra desires with lust, greed, looking for assets, cars, clothes, extra desires, partying, socializing, spiritually, mentally blocked, unbalanced while they was out, this masculine, feminine. You could see while they wasn't evolving, they was rebelling. What makes you different makes you beautiful. So you knew with your eccentric skills, the way I you was not confined. You weren't following back of people. You weren't no sheep. You was not looking for that physical world, the things that you can see, the external. You went on the internal. These people was blocked because always wear an invisible crown. So you're not wearing, you're making that crown shine. You was making it shine. You wasn't making it shine. All of a sudden, you're making that invisible crown shine. People can see it because it's your magic. It's that presence. You're just illuminating, highlighting about with these males when they was out with ale and the feminine, and then there was doing what they was doing because you had that complete trust in yourself and all that you are, because you was grounded, caring, nurturing, balanced. You gave introspection, moved with love, had compassion, because you are braver than you think. Hold tight, you, my boo. You've got balance, you got understanding when people try to cause you stress and conflict. You said to us in a bucket, talk it. You kept on moving, you gained that introspection because it was all about you. Because you are your lover and you are your friend. You are the one for them. That's why they're looking back towards you now. Because they can see, oh my gosh, this emperor connected to their heart and their emotions. They want to tell you about their firm foundations and these contracts about this house. And they're looking at about these deeds, the Most High contract. It's that will and testament, that covenant about the structures, foundations. I feel their habits about security, a property, a feminine, they can see they was protective and being creative. You could be using your intuitions now. You'll be understanding about what they were securing and these illusions, what they had in place. Star, this masculine, and the choices that they made when they was having these extra energies and picking up the partners. They can see that about a will and testament, a contract, a marriage, illusions. 21, they're ending that cycle. They was trying to be able to get, you can see they were securing. They was trying to release from this property, this home and this family, a private life, about a marriage. They wasn't wearing that crown. They were having a tower moment. They could see that time. They was wearing a visible crown, lying, pretending to be securing that property. Now they're getting kicked out. Tower moment, higher clarity, higher awareness, this King of Wands. About the extra energies, Chariot. They may be moving, determined to take action now because they're braver than they think. Having a Tower moment, stress and conflict with this feminine. You could be airing, understanding Aries, Libra, Cancer, Virgo energy, King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're having stress and conflict because all of a sudden they're trying to take control about the choices that they may be wanting to travel now, because they may be running from the police. They be running from higher people, higher services. You're gaining introspection. They may be trying to be able to move with love, running from these snakes. You're gaining understanding because of about the way they feel. They have these habits and these illusions. They was hiding from others. You're going to gain introspection about the way how they was getting higher clarity. They're getting higher clarity. You could be gaining higher clarity in regards to the choices that they was making. And they was having these illusions and confusions now. Take this all as it resonates, guys, because these moons, they're gaining that balance, introspection, higher clarity, awareness, determined to let you know about this female, because this Emperor in court. I got a spiritual push to take the right steps forward. This shit is hard because they're seeing that contract, a spiritual contract. 8, my nose starts itching. 11, from the illusions, transformation, change, Most High, awareness. They're getting that box. I don't need to be right. You linked energetically, so they can see you don't need to be right. You linked energetically. It was divinely guided. It was a contract, the will and testament. That's where you got that covenant. You know, when the Most High God says, I give you a covenant, and you look at the Bible and you have to look, it's that firm foundations. I will, I will, I will, I will. A will. You could see it about the habits, these illusions. They could have been clinging selfish onto this will. These illusions. Griddle your sackcloth and keep your lampstand on. Receiving those downloads, sat in hermit. They flow through you like the wind. You add the ears to ear, your spiritual team, the ability that was looking, that was they favoured you, because you be right, you seeing that not to be torn into pieces like this partner, divine feminine, masculine, family member, friend. Take, receive. You received to be reserved. So you seen, you received it to be reserved. They tried to block you. Listen to that light, that spirit inside of you. Higher clarity, higher awareness. You took that action to move towards that success. You regenerated, you empowered. They were stuck in that obsessions for illusions, extra energies, lust, greed, assets, cars, clothes. You seen, or they was coming to get this, or they needing to repent. in order to be able to receive 0055. So they're connecting because they was being a fool. They thought they was being innocent with this aggressive, controlling, stubborn because it was insecure, detached. They could see you was upright, social awareness of you. You mastered the craft, they didn't master shit. They was on that karmic cycle. Now they're all of a sudden they can see you as a part of that destiny because it's significant life changes. It's transformative. They need to embrace for a new. You could be that raw one, allowing that change for new and just embracing your transformative skills you have undertaken since all of your previous hurt and pain felt from those divine feminines, masculines, family members and friends. They was not even ready to listen to that spirit. They was spiritually blocked. They didn't listen to that covenant. They was indecisive. Now they're having stress and conflicts because all of a sudden all of that aggressive energy because of the choices that they made, and they're now in their mind thinking, and all of a sudden they're getting that higher clarity about love, and they was unbalanced. Now they're getting that justice, defending tower movements, walk like one pagan. So they was moving like one pagan, and they think they hot, yeah, true designer clothes. So they was moving like one pagan, thought there was a hot girl, true they had designer clothes on, all them clothes are getting dashed out now, them clothes ain't shit. You talked a lot of shit, you bragged on shit, and people didn't feel shit, no love, no compassion, and all you wanted was dollars and extra action and partying, and now they feel that stress from you. You was aggressive. You are the divine masculine. So they can say true divine masculine. You was in that divine masculine structure. You could have been steadfast, organized, add these structures, creative, using your intuitions, protective, loyal to the soil. You was that part of that moose deep part of them, rooted, ancestral. Now you can see was a part of that karma because you was a child of the Most High. Hebrews 13:6-13. You was there to want to awaken them up to have their death and their awakening because they were stuck through fear, illusions, or because of choices what they had with karmic energies. 21. You was that world. You was a part of their transformation. You was in their life for a reason. You was there to beat them and teach them. You was just that coach. They was the student. They passed. Now they're trying to pass. They didn't want to pass the lessons. Now all of a sudden they want to pass because that was that absolute certainty. And that was looking because that's a reliability of your commitment, offering those divine feminines and masculines, friends as well as a collective. That was profound assurance, a promise that will be fulfilled. Your integrity, that's faithfulness as an ultimate source of truth and promise, truth and underpins. You was enlightening them because that was like about Christian faith and you having faith from others, and it was below and it was lowering you and holding you. It was solid foundations, it was grounded, strong for weather. You was looking at materials. You was that support, sustain, reinforcing structure, stability, grounding. You had discipline, discernment, and you was enabling, strengthening others like a proper holding them up. And you was just looking at difficult times. You was able to thrive. You was like their stability. You was like firm foundations. You was practical, robust. You was physical strength, support, present. You seen. They seen. They was burdened down. You was there to help them and empower them and assist them to the truth, rightful actions. They didn't want to be able to take it. You spoke that truth towards them. You was that one who stood there, creative power, passion, strength, spiritual wisdom, enlightenment. You have that interconnected about when you're traveling and you're moving and what you're doing and who you're moving with and you're taking actions. You're not spiritually listening. The Most High, when the Most High gives you the spiritual box and the ancestors start showing you, was you listening when you're picking up this female energy and this female energy because you was out drinking. He wasn't an emperor. He was coming with this raw awe about this paper. Because they got that spiritual push to be able to look now because then steps forward. Celebrity, family, fake family, celebrity, speaking, Cell, Brit, Tiffany, could be Tiffany. They may want to be able to elaborate. People was trying, birth, Cell, L, Lee, Bree, Ree, family, Emily, Amy, Lee, Lie. You see that in this tower moment. Fake family, fraud for money, signing, family was signing documents. They was fake, celebrity, speaking, lies on behalf. holding up. They could pretending landfill, chatting shit, filling up with lies, fraud. You could be seeing they had fraud investigation going on. Payout. They was not getting these payouts, no money. They're bankrupt. They ain't got shit. They could be getting done for fraud now. Higher clarity, awareness. These family members and friends, they was fake. They could have been there for money, for assets, for lust and greed. 17, you could be seeing they're getting information seeking who they was working alongside with for this masculine. 12, you can see it was a feminine energy. They was working with it, thought there was a high priestess. They was fake. They was on a karmic cycle. They could see that systematically approach now. Marriage, wedding, fake. Came in reverse. They could be getting a divorce. This King of Wands. Wed. Things. About a deed. Something about age. You could have been lied about the age. Rhea. Marie. Gauge. You could be having rage. Could be on a Wednesday. It's a celebrity. Let's get some more of this. Because that's having a natural disaster. Toro. Natalie. Sister. Diaz. Desta. Rural. Tanya. Tano. GURG possession. Family could have lied about drugs, possessions, fake, imprisonment, to fraud you. Could have been, that could be with them. Yeah, them that the day got done as well. Them ones in jail. Falseness about the man, trapped him up. It's for fraud and they didn't get imprisoned as well. You could be seeing that. Serial unaliver. They was tapped. Papped. They could have been rappers. Music. You could see these rugs. Shrug. They dug certain things. Is on. Option. They made these illusions. It wasn't an option. They did it for a natural disaster because they could have been out socializing, partying, money, fake people around them. You can see it on a liver. They may be feeling ill. You can be seeing about Serial, Ariel, Ree, Laurie, Siri, Lil, allure. They could have been alluring people in. They may be watching certain people now, blocking, trying to block people. They wanted you to nurture them. Now they're having a natural disaster. One man's woman X is a next man's treasure. So one man's woman is the next man's treasure. So they could be having a natural disaster now. Because GRG family, they was all fake, unaliving. Wow. About the altar the other night. Yes, it was nice. Honestly, it was a mistake. I got the therapist point in the world computer so they could see the therapist, the world computer. It was a natural disaster. It was a mistake. My life is not between tails. Trying to take care. It's business. My mom, I'm not the one. So they could be having a natural disaster, the business, the mom, they can't keep up, the illusions, they're trying to, everything's failing. It's not the one. They just got, lucky they got off from this imprisonment, from this fraud. Forfeited you. Now they're running. They could have tried to forfeit you. They could have told you was that fake one. They could have said your family and you zoomed GRGOS. They could have tried to get you done for that. They don't like how you multi-skilled. Anything you put your hand to, you just can do it. So they don't like how people try to block you. They try to say that they'll trap you, block your money, block your things. You're multi-skilled. You can do it because they try to trap you. You're going to witness karma. So you're going to see witnesses karma. They're trapped, got a fake marriage. It was unreal. They could have been doing certain things. They're all getting fucked up, walked up in their mind because of Hebrews. They didn't realize you're a true child of the Most High. They're seeing that it's Hercules' heel, it's that weakness. They was in that low, they need to prick their foot because that's when you get that awakening. And despite overall strength, it's physical vulnerability. Idomistic, because they was idolizing, watching you, bad mind, jealous, wanting your shit, dominating over you, your expression, your resources, where are you speaking. They wanted to block you, unalive you, so you didn't have that high clarity, eye awareness, that marriage about the sun and the illusions, I am, I feel, this divine masculine, and the things that they're doing that's connected to the divine. Are they dumb? They wanted you to be trapped in your mind like you're a fucking idiot. These stupid fucking dumb fucks. That's what they are. A dumb fuck. Big people, slow people, you slow people. You're a natural disaster to yourself because you're a speaker and you're out here appreciating, you're not hating, you're just telling the story, alerting these divine feminines and masculines, the family members as well as the friends, the collective. Don't be a bit of bitch. It's a musical, it's associated, it's practical, it's that period, it's true, it's unaliving. Two birds, one time, just letting them know expressions, and they express. And they cannot be expressing to people on inner stand. It's according to that literal meaning of the needs. It's self-care, self-love, self-pride, and it's that confidence, it's assurance of divine fulfillment. It's rooted inwards, it's woven, faithfulness, teaching in your character, who you are, when you're spiritually, mentally, and emotionally blocked in your mind and you've not got that awakeness to be able to speak this truth because you haven't got that complete trust in you, or because they don't want to wear their crown when they lick their crown off because they're frauds, they're fakes. Page of Wands. They're having this natural unaliving now. That's when you have to have that most high box, awakening, connect to the heart, the mind, the body, and the soul, higher awareness. You wasn't in tune. All that confusion, look at all that anger, look at all the things what's happening in the sky. Them celebrities as well. Trying to take control. Trying to cause heartbreak. 7, mind illusions. 3, community, public, working, governmental, expressing, expanding, G-mental, people, higher places. 9, Georges, they don't like how you just multi-skilled. Even the government don't like how you're multi-skilled. Your family members, your friends, because you're structured, you've got firm foundations. They can't block you, they can't stop you. You got insight. Connected, creative, speaking, they can't stop you. You're able to use your intuitions. You're connected to the divine, the spiritual guides give you insight, thinking, break, relax, you take peace. Even when you take a peace, you're coming back bigger, better, wiser, stronger. Like an Ariston, you're like a Duracell battery. They want to block you, they can't even undo the battery. Why? Because you're the Ace of Wands. You've got passion, you've got strength, you've got willpower. They can see you've got that inner standing to overstand, and that's from the Most High. The Most High God says, I love you. So you're looking because that's your creative, it's your passion, your needs and your intuitions, it's inspiring people and the spiritual and mentally blocked. Because why? Ace of Cups. All of a sudden, this divine masculine see you're that high priestess. They've got a spiritual awareness of you. That high priestess was blocking that divine masculine, said they was indecisive and they wasn't able to wear. Because great joy in passing that Queen of Wands, that's what they was doing. They could see you're a Queen of Wands. They was trying to seriously unalive you, speaking, and that's because you're creating and you're inner standing because you got this higher awareness, and that was you moving with your confidence, self-assured. Why? Because you encompass that ish when people cause you this heartache and pain. You've been there, you've done that, you've wore that t-shirt because that's that truth to be told. People was you're causing them frustration, you're frustrating this Queen of Wands. You be frustrating them. Why? Because they be processing this information. 12. You be seeing that they're a karmic and they was doing it for spell work, lust and greed, idolizing. They was on a look the world. They was dead beats, dry foot, batter ears, girl and man. Those divine feminines and masculine, they was dry foot, battered ears. Now they're feeling old and broke down because the truth is to be told about things that you've been processing. And they was having these extra energies at partying, socializing, causing stress and conflict, chatting shit, unbalanced, trying to think they'll be creative, and they couldn't be creative the way I you was. They didn't encompass, speak truth, be creative, live life, love, because that was the Most High. It was a blessing. Ace of Wands, that tower from strength from the Most High. Now all of a sudden they're having that truth to be told. They want to come with this love now. All of a sudden they're connecting. They're getting to the assignment, clarity about these family members and friends, about those indecisive. All of a sudden they want to be eccentric. Now they want to use their intuitions. Now they want to release these emotions. Now they're trying to ground themselves. This Sage of Wands. You can see about these family members and friends. A Scorpio was idolizing, watching. That was a family member, a friend. 11, you're gaining insight about the actions that they took when they was out socializing. You could see they was evolving, they was rebelling. They didn't see because you was original. They was trying to make a disaster because you was speaking and you was firm and you was creative. 4, about your skills, about this masculine, your firm foundations. They had these habits and they didn't like it. The way you was able to transform, and you was just out doing them, deveiling their masks about their GORG habits and their families. They was fake and they were just out socializing, partying, and they were spiritually, mentally, and emotionally blocked because they was just running after lust, pride, and they didn't have that higher truth the way you had that higher truth and the inspiration from the divine. All of a sudden they're having anxiety and stress because they wanted to give you anxiety and stress. All of a sudden, you fell in love, got married and cheated. You got divorced. Be the you that matters. Step and stop the circle. So you be the you that matters. You stop the circle. All of a sudden they want to try and stop the circle because they're understanding now. Your twin is practicing. Please take and talk to her. So they're practicing now, processing. Please take and talk to her. They may want to come and talk to you. How can you have 4 dates in one night? So they could have had 4 dates in one night out. 8, low dense energy, lust, greed. 4 dates one night. They don't even know. Family, friends, they was out socializing. 4 dates one night. Extra energies. Could have been with family, friends, out. I didn't see nothing wrong. They didn't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. That is side, a family member and a friend. A Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They didn't see nothing wrong. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They wanted to be on that karmic cycle. Last thing I'm looking for is fireworks. No lasting thing. I want big, bright, shining, soon come, screaming back down to the dirt. His red and force now is seeing that shark, it's Skinner, supermodels. They were seeing shark, Skinner, supermodels. They was prisoning their mind, spiritually, mentally blocking them for fraud, for money, tower, supermodels. They want critically thinking. They're seeing now it's hesitation to answer because I've been a divine masculine. I don't know how much, but I can't keep not doing me. All upset. They're seeing that all upset. They may see you as a Sage of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, standing in your power. They could say, I'm growing, I'm feeling these feelings towards you. I know we went. I had to give you time. I can't do it no more. I'm going to lose time again. Divine feminine, it's always been you. So they can be coming towards you and say, I can't lose time again. It's sugarcoated these things. It's always been you. Be that true you because it matters. You're gaining inspiration, inspiring them to change and get that willpower, balance in love. That's why you've got that boundaries in place. Because these two-faced people, family members and friends, you deveil them, that masculine. You seen the way they had these illusions and confusions because of their habits. You ghosted them. And that's that sudden disappearance without expectation when they was running, chasing their two-faced self. Seen, gone. You can see they was out there fake flexing. They could be coming towards you trying to fake flex. They was out there fake flexing so they could see your overnight success. Queen of Wands at rendezvous. Coming back so they can see you have to put boundaries. Because that's divine timing. Unexpected connection. They may be wanting to reach out. This twin flame union. You can a proposal. They may be wanting to be able to come and propose towards you. They're saying these synchronicity. Remember, they've lied, they've cheated, they've been going through divorce, surprise, they've had extra energies, they've been caught up. Got me feeling it, caught up, but it's deep, it's attractive, it's twin flame, 111, they want to be able to rekindle. It's a love thing. You said I'm on a journey. You'd be drinking scorn, water, absorbing, internalizing insults, mockery without visible distress or impact. You just endured criticism and they ridiculed. They indulged in disrespectful, rebellious talk about towards you. Thankful for the difficulties. It's not a punishment. It's an opportunity to feel what you learn. Embrace it. It will back that pivotal moment. You change, but you still okay. So you back that pivotal moment, but you're still okay because new faces and new places, business picks up new clients. No time for me. So business picks up new clients. If you expect he is up to something, follow your brain, not your heart. Still looking at these agencies, it will not allow you, these guys, these couples to collect. So I didn't know you was coming over Divine Masculine. Okay, you were. That suit hell, Divine Masculine. Now, so that Divine Masculine could be coming over in a suit and they could be looking sexy as hell when they're coming looking slick. But remember, that slick shit. Now they're gaining hope and guidance through the enlightenment to who you are. The true, real, authentic divine. They see you in their dreams. I can see it in your eyes. They can see it now. It's inspiring. It's achieving something. It's that speech. I can see the way you move. And it's great. It's inspirational. Move close to me, baby. Because it's their hope. And they're looking through these difficult times. And they're wanting that bridge to be able to see you. It's that stars. They can see Sarah. See your name could be Sarah. Stars operate in your eyes. It's stability. Constant. They're looking. It's that reminder of you through the chops. They be seeing it's going through, it's free. They seeking that protection, and that's from the divine. They want to secure a union alongside you. It's illuminations, it's positive, negative. They're being pushed, guided by the ancestors. 111, the ancestors, spiritual guides, guiding them to do right. And that's felicitating. It's that communication. That's 111. That's that covenant, the divine covenant. It's taking that action, it's making the energies, it's guiding, it's managing, it's that marriage, it's that black and the white, that yin, the yang, the illusions, justice, feminine, justice, high priestess, justice. So it's a energy, feminine energy, ancestor, it's managing. And this could even be a meeting or even an event, ensuring to be able to meet the God. And that's interview, and that could be ups and downs, and it's flows. You've got to go through those emotions because they want to be able to come back to you. See what they're hiding. They're letting you know. Will you choose me? Let me hold you in the night, in the dark, in the because I want a fresh start with you. I could be your hero, baby. Now they want to come and connect with you because they're seeing 12, all of a sudden 13. They're having the death on aligning, connecting to the heart, feeling those feelings, emotions, getting sentimental. 12. Karmic cycles, encompassing, coming back to you. Say, don't walk away, boy. And what might be just dropped on the floor. Like my love won't hurt you. Don't walk away, boy. I'll be right there for you, bro. I got all this love waiting just for you. Be right back. CM, BR, Bree, Mac, Mez, Zem. Oh, that's too many. We'll set this U. Set the G. Book you, be you, brew, be you. Brum. Peck, Peg, Breeze, Big Breeze, and you, one more. Right, Brooke, Burke, Burn, Ben, Men, Ham, hen, new genuine. They could be coming back genuine. They could be like Pharaoh awakening. They're coming back like cheese with my big breeze. They could be saying mug, rug, about these rugs, mugs. Come with one nugget for you, one ring. You be like, geez, he's. You could be having a man from Brum. Why? You be like, why? Blood clot again. Neem. GP, they might need to go to the GP doctors because they've got stress and conflict in their mind, in their head. They may want to come and communicate. Take this all as it resonates. They could be just a right nuisance. BRMC. EEZH. Easy, Yeezy. NUGP. Nuggets. Plugs. Nugs. Uzi. MC. Megs. Hez. Ron. Hezron. Take this all as it resonates. Leave the rest with best, don't stress.